Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? So, this isn't Forza Horizons. It may come as a shock to some of you. Others may realise this just by looking at the screen. Basically, we had the vote last week. I said, choose which game you want me to play this week. Forza Horizons won the vote. Big Pharma came second, and then it was Factorio, then Don't Starve, then Skyrim. But on trying to play Forza, I've spent over an hour trying to get it to work. It will not recognise my steering wheel. I don't know why. I've had the big creators update on Windows, and obviously Windows is Microsoft, Forza is Microsoft, and yeah, so I really don't know what's going on there. I will continue to work on it, but at the moment I don't have time to keep pursuing it, and it was either play Forza with a keyboard or play this one. So I thought, well, I'll go for this one, and if you really want me to, I will try to play Forza with a keyboard another time, but I would rather try and do it with a steering wheel. So yeah, today we are playing Big Pharma. This is the one, the big pharmacy game, and you've got to build various different drugs. You've got loads of ingredients and stuff that you've got to use. We've got to unlock a whole load of different ingredients and things like that, and then we've got to cure all kinds of diseases, and then we've got to all the researches are already unlocked though. These are already done, so we can get some upgrades, but everything should already be unlocked. Well, most of it is unlocked. So yeah, we've got all kinds of different things that we can do. It's just that we've got to kind of build up a bit. And the idea here is that we've got to earn £6 million before the 1st of January 24. And at the moment it's the 2nd of January 2015. So, let's carry on. If I just get started on here, what I'm going to do to start with is I'm going to go to the ingredients section, and I'm going to hire a couple of these guys here. We'll go for 3 of them, and we go down here. You can assign these guys to go and start researching and discovering these different ingredients. We'll keep one of them, and he'll be able to provide us with some upgrades onto here. Research, if we go into here, we want to hire a few scientists as well. How many are we going to need? We want 2 for their industrial espionage. We can see competitors, researches, and various things as we upgrade there. Advanced construction, that makes things cheaper. This one here, investing time and money into forging close connections. Products are looked upon in a favourable light. That is actually really, really good, but you need 10 scientists for that, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do it just yet. Most of these other ones, it's only these down here that we really need to worry about. So I'm thinking 2 for that. Advanced construction makes things cheaper. Build the machines, and planning permission is expansion. So we'll go with that one, and we'll hire another one, so we're earning 2 sections per day. There's that bit done. Next up, we want to go to ingredients, and we want to take a look. If you look at the basic ingredient, it tells you what it'll do. Soothes cough, narrows pupils. This one causes headaches or removes warts. Before we go any further, I will just say next week, I'm going to do another vote now for the game that we play next week on Thursday. I'm not going to include Forza until I've had a better chance to take a look and see if I can figure out why it's not recognised. It used to recognise the steering wheel, it just wouldn't identify which one I've got. But now it's just flat out not identifying a steering wheel at all. It just will not recognise it. So something's gone wrong somewhere. It might take me a while to sort of get to the bottom of it. I'm going to offer you Factorio. Oh, no, not this one. I was going to offer you this one. Factorio, Don't Starve, Pharaoh, which Pharaoh is an old builder game. Basically, you sort of build up a great big city. You get settlers in. You've got to get them religion and police, fire, medical aid, and things like that. And you've got various different targets you've got to go for. Quite an old game. And another really old game is called Age of Wonders. It's a turn-based game where you've got to build up cities and then fight other cities. It's and in a fantasy world, so it's quite entertaining. I suppose I should be doing something while I'm talking. It is. I really like those types of games, but they may not be for everybody. So those are the options. You've got Don't Starve, Factorio, Pharaoh, Age of Wonders. Oh, and Skyrim is the other one. So you've got 5 different games there. None of them involve a steering wheel this time. But I figured that would be an interesting way to do it. So we want to import that one there. And we'll bring that one in. What I'm going to do is, in order to... First of all, we're gonna do this nice and quickly, so we get something going out. So I want that one. That one there is 1 to 8. So I want to get this one to range 9, so that we don't have any... Actually, no, narrows pupils. That's not really much of a side effect, is it? This one here is 6. So we just got to go increase this by 1. We want to increase the concentration by 1 for this one. So we'll put that one in there, and actually, if we just go like that there, that will increase the... And then we get rid of that one, and then you go to belts, and you put a belt in there like that. And then we want to turn it into a pill. We can use anything here. We can use the creamer, which turns this thing into a cream. Increases combined value by £30, and the process cost is £30, and it reduces the strength of negative side effects by 50%, which is really, really good. Combined value £30 for each positive side effect. The syringe... Combined value increased by 20%, but process cost is very, very expensive. This one is probably the one that we want. Nice and cheap, easy to operate. So we'll put 2 of those in there like that. And then we take the belt and we go from here over to this one. Actually, you want to do it like that. And then you want to go over to here, and then... It's getting the belt to flow in the right directions. Right, there's those 2 done, and then that one over to there, and then that one onto there, and then if we go down here and we press play, it should start importing. There we go. Right, so we have already started importing stuff. This is now going to be increasing the concentration by 1, so now we have soothes cough. Nice and easy. And the moment we got we got £95,000, so we're not doing too bad. And then this will come to... It also narrows the pupil, so you do have that to worry about. It's not like a major side effect, so I think that we're probably going to be okay with that. And...
You have released a new product.
We have released a new product. Frithgar Cough Reliever. That one can go out, and that one sells for £120 a pill. That's not bad. Current profit, yeah, combined value, it's £140 a pill. So, yeah, 140 quid for every cough-relieving pill that we fork out for, and we get a profit of £74. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to expand quite rapidly to this whole factory place here, and we're just going to bring in 1 piece here, like that. And then if you go to auxiliary, yes, we take the analyzer and you put that one like that. There we go. And then we go onto here and we import. We want to import the same stuff.
A competitor has released a new product.
Right, you've got to watch what they do. Right, that one's easing asthma, so we don't need to worry about them too much. Research now has 1 point, so we can put a point in. And if you put a point in on here, pill bonus is £23 instead of 20. So you put that one for an upgrade. And we now get £23 per pill. Just put it like that. There we go. So we get £23 per pill instead of 20. It doesn't increase the cost to run it. So the cost to run it is the same. So we actually end up making more money. It's actually a really good way to do things. And is there anything else that we want to increase? I would say probably we want to increase that one as well. Because what that does is it reduces the cost of running it. And we'll do that with some of these others as well in a little while. Ingredients. We'll make this one a little bit cheaper to run. And we'll leave it like that. So, and then we go to company. This is our company here, and we're just up against one other company, Katana Tech. And they have a pill that eases asthma. £271 current value on that pill. That's actually a pretty good pill. We can't use that at the moment. So we're going to go back to our research a second.
Analysis complete.
Ooh, right. Now that's really good. So we go back to the analysis, and then if you click on here, it will now tell us, see, just click on that one. The optimal range for narrows pupils is there, number 4. So you can see it now, it's highlighted, max strength,
analysis
number 4.
Complete.
Max strength for the actual side effect. The actual effect of the pill is 7. So we could actually do with putting in another... So we want to stop that one. That'll run in there. That's done now. So we could actually do with... In order to make this more efficient... well, to increase the value of the pill, what we want is we want to get another basic. We want to get another evaporator so that we put this up to... Let's just do that. And then we'll sell that one. And then we'll move this one. How do you...
A competitor has released a new product.
Like that. We put that one there. And then we take the belt out.
New ingredient discovered.
Bring that round like that. The reason I'm doing the belt like this is because it really bugs me when you've got belts sticking out in the wrong place. We've discovered 2 new ingredients. Excellent. So we've got this one for an antidepressant, and we got this one for soothes rash. This one's actually got 2 side effects on it, which is not ideal, but we can worry about that in a minute. That one's got a cream for soothing coughs. And our pill now, the new pill is going to go out in the market. This one here is current profit of 77. This one current profit is 67. So we would actually be better off if we just kept that one and didn't do the other one. We'd actually gain more money if we did it like that, because we've still got this side effect on here. Sometimes it does work like that. It is actually better if you just stick with leaving the side effect in there. So we will move that one out of the way. There. And we'll
research
put the belt
complete.
Back in there. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit longer. We've got more research done. Go over here. So that one's now done. Advanced construction techniques. We'll go to planning permission. Make it a bit cheaper to do our factories. Upgrade there. And actually we should have upgraded that one. That's alright. And we'll upgrade that one there. Ingredients. We've got our new ingredients. So now we can send out someone else to go and get some more. We'll send 2 people out to get that one. There we go. Ingredients. We can actually make some ingredients cheaper as well. So I'll upgrade. We'll just do 1 upgrade point on each of those. Go back to production. Right, we've got the cheaper pill to produce, and that's giving us £73 on profit. The makers, if you go to the creamer, that is £30. It reduces the strength and negative effects. So maybe it would be better if we did that. But again, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to take this one here. And we're going to... that's a soothes rash. That removes warts, and that's an antidepressant. We'll go for... What did the other guys have? They had an antidepressant, didn't they? I think they did. No, they didn't. No, there wasn't. It was asthma. And then a cough relief. So... we'll go to ingredients, and not ingredients, that one there, the antidepressant. I think the antidepressant is going to work the most, so we'll import that one, and we'll just check the, is it importing? Should be importing. There we go. That's now importing, and that's now analyzing as well, so that is going to tell us what the optimal range is for the actual antidepressant drug itself. While that's working, we can start importing the antidepressant. If we bring that one in here, and we can't upgrade it yet, but we can import it into here and take a look at it. We do need to increase it by a minimum of 2. Probably better if we increase it by 3, so we can go for not an ionizer, we want an agglomerator. Increases concentration by 3. So if I just rotate that one round there, drop it down like that, we take a belt and we drop it into there. Then we take a maker, and we're going to go for the creamer this time. The process time on this is 1, so it's going to be nice and simple. The process time on the pills, you probably noticed we got 2 of them. It's because the process time is 2 periods in the game. So you need to have 2 of them so that you've got a continual flow of products. So if we put that one
analysis complete
down there, like that. Analysis of this one. Right, the causes fatigue. We don't need to worry about it too much, I don't think.
A competitor has released a new product.
And that one there. That will start flowing through. So we've got this here. Antidepressant. Is actually, if we were to increase it by 1 more point, we would actually not have any side effect at all on this antidepressant. So that's actually pretty good. What have you released? An asthma cream. Don't need to worry about that one.
Analysis complete. You have released a new product.
If we just take a look here. Frithgar Smile Improver. That's brilliant. Yeah, so we've got the max strength here is 9 for the fatigue, but the actual antidepressant is 19. We're currently on... What is this one? Current strength, 50%. Yeah, well, we're on 16 at the moment, and we want it on 19. So if we just put another one of these in, even this one does cost £35 each time to run, but we're going to have a much better strength product. So ultimately, this might be the way forward. So if we can drop that one in there, let's just drop it down there a second, and we'll get rid of that and that and that, and then take you, move, drop it down there like that, and then take a belt, drop it there. Job done. So that one will now run in through. So yeah, this is kind of the whole idea of this game, is you just keep introducing drugs, and then it gets more complicated. You've got much more you've got sequencers, hadron colliders, ultraviolet curer. We've got a new product coming out now, and this one is current profit 11. Processing cost £100. Because of the antidepressant, increases the combined value by 30% and reduces strength of negative effects by 50%. Yeah, it hardly seems worth it at the moment, but if we go to the research page, we have a look here. That is, yeah, we don't need to worry about that one. So our agglomerator, if we upgrade this one, it reduces the cost to run it. We could also upgrade the creamer. This one reduces the side effects more, so we don't actually want to do that. That's not going to benefit us, but it is going to benefit us if we do another upgrade on that one, so that we are now it's running it a lot cheaper. We're running 2 of those on each one. We're on minus 2,500 at the moment, so we can't buy anything else whatsoever. Our cream is now giving us £28 profit per tub of cream, which is considerably better. That is going up, but the costs of running everything are a lot more, mainly because of the research and the explorers. These guys are 73% done. We could get rid of that one. This is the one that's coming in, so we want to upgrade that one. That's going to reduce the cost down. We kind of want to wait for that guy. We're not going to, though. What we're going to do is we're going to get rid of him, so we've only got 2 explorers, and then we're going to go over to research. That's our ingredients. Yeah, we're going to go to research, and we've got 1 point. We're about to get another point. There we go. So we've got another point now, and we're going to upgrade the pill printer so that we get more profit from there, and then we're going to fire 2 scientists. So we're down to 120 per day. Those 2 scientists that we've got are not actually doing anything at all, so we could get rid of those rather than worrying about this for a minute. It's going to get us £120 daily.
A competitor has released a new product.
Removes warts. We don't want to worry about that one. 104. So if we fire both of those, we are now... That's going to take it down a lot further. We're on minus 120 a day. It does take a couple days just to kind of update things. It's getting there. All we're really waiting on now is these 2 guys to finish what they're doing, and we can get rid of those 2, and that's going to give us 100 a day, so we will be well into profit by that point. However, we're on minus 9,000, so we want to go to loans, and we want to take out a loan. We can alpha loans, muck loans, loans are us. 17%, that's not 21%, I don't think so. We'll go for this one here. We'll take that loan there out, and even though we are paying through the nose for this, we're going to be doing okay, I think. That's on 97%. We're almost there. While that one is continuing onwards, what's this one doing here?
Discovered.
Aha, there we go. Hypertension. Right, we'll do the hypertension one. Ingredients. We do need to keep the ingredients being done, so I'm thinking... Actually, no, we're just going to fire them. We'll get rid of them. They're gone, so we should be down to like 120 a day, which is mostly is the loan repayment that is causing that now. And the hypertension, we can do 1 upgrade on that to get a 10% discount, and we'll import that in just a second. Let's go back to production, and we can bring... Just trying to think where we should bring it in. This is half of our problem. Stop! 24 pounds a day we've been importing in there. We completely forgot about it. We'll start importing that one. So that one can get an analysis done. And we've got prompts hallucinations, prompts sleepiness, relieves hypertension. That does have a catalyst on it. And catalysts is something that we're not going to get into in today's episode. We're just not going to have time to get into that today, I don't think. What we will do, however, is we will start importing this one into here. And we'll take a look. Right, to relieve the hypertension, we can upgrade it to treat angina. We can upgrade, what can we do to this one? Upgrade this one to combat ADHD. 7, ooh, maybe we could try that. I'm just trying to think if we, no, we'll go for this new one down here. So we want to increase that by, I'd say increase it by 3 points. So we'll do an evaporator, increase constant, no,
Analysis
increase.
complete.
Ooh, what do we got? Prompt sleepiness, that's quite low. We don't need to worry about that. We want that one there. So if I'm going to plonk that one into the corner and then put a belt over to it like that. And we'll put a belt coming out. And then we can see what we want to do. Actually, that's probably going to be okay exactly as it is. So if we go... Actually, if we got any side... Yes, we're riddled with prompts hallucinations. We don't really want hallucinations. Right, hypertension, we actually want to go up by 1 more point. And if I click on it again... There. Let's click on it here. So, yeah, if we go up by 1 more point, we'll go for our max strength. And that's going to give us the prompts. It's still going to give us the prompts hallucinations. We can't get rid of that. So, we will go up one more point. And we do have one over here. Move that one.
New world event.
Bring that down. Put that on there. World event. Improved diagnostic tools are leading to increases in the number of people diagnosed with angina. This has increased the demand for medication. And this one is the one that we can upgrade to treat angina. So we'll worry about that in a minute. This one right now, we're going to go for the makers. And we definitely want a creamer for this one. Because of the large number of side effects that this one has. It's going to be much more beneficial for us if we do it like that. And then like that.
Analysis complete.
And finally, the prompts hallucinations is right down at the bottom. So let's actually remember to stop it this time, shall we? There we go.
A competitor has released a new product.
Prevents acne. Right then. Prompt sleepiness and prompts hallucinations. But the side effects of it are fairly low. We look at this one. £45 per tub of cream. Which isn't too bad because the side effects are fairly limited on it. And we're getting £45 per item that we're selling. It is actually done per day. We've done almost an entire year now on here. And let's take a look. Our research, we got rid of all of it now, didn't we? So all the research and the ingredients, that's all gone. So we're not going to worry about those for a minute. This one's coming out, that's still 45. This one here, you do have to watch the prices because they can fluctuate quite a bit. That one's gone up now, £83. That's going to be a nice, simple little earner. That's just going to keep sort of rolling in some money for quite a while yet. So we want to go for the angina one next, which is this one, hypertension and upgrade to treat angina. The current strength is 7, so we want to reduce that down by a single point. And then we want to upgrade it by putting it through an ionizer. So what we've got to do is we'll get rid of that one and that one. And then we will go for a dissolver. This will reduce it down by a single point. We'll put that one right there like that. Put a belt. And then a belt coming out of there. And that'll run... It would help if we actually imported. So we want to import that one there. That'll run through this one and it'll... Oh, hang on. I can remove that. And we can go basic. And we want to take an ionizer. This is the next stage. Drop that one down like that. Then that comes through there, and it comes out of there. Actually, we're going to move that belt. Do it like that. I did just waste some then. So, this is now treating angina. We can upgrade again that is my timer saying that we have run out of time. We can upgrade it again to reduce stroke risk, but you've got to use the autoclave to do that. At the moment, we want this one, so we now need to upgrade. Actually, it would be better if we went and got the auxiliary. We want the analyzer, and we put that onto the end. It does cost us a bit of money to pump it through the analyzer while we do this. We don't need to worry too much about that, because once we can start selling it, it'd be better if we can get it at the sort of optimal strength. And we've already uncovered the maximum strength of both the prompt hallucinations and the prompt sleepiness. So the only one we're trying to find out is this one. So it shouldn't take too many cycles to uncover the actual strength of what we need to treat the angina. If we're lucky, it will only be +3 right there, right that way. Right there on that one, because that's one operation that we've got to do. We don't have to do anything else. My question is, which game do you want me to play next week? I apologize again for not being able to do Forza Horizons. Like I said, my steering wheel was not working at all. I don't know why the game was not recognized. It works fine in every other game. I had issues with it to start with anyway. Apparently Forza Horizons is not a very good game when it comes to picking up your various controllers. So, yeah, I'm not going to be in a hurry to buy anything else in the Forza range. It's got to be said. So, I got 5 games for you to pick from.
Analysis complete.
Ooh, analysis complete. Hang on. Treats angina is, we want number 4 on there. So, we can come off of that. And let's just move you. Just drop you down over there. Right, so we want to increase that. The max strength is 9 and we're on 3. So, we just want to increase it. 2 of... No, not the one. If you go to here, it doubles the concentration. That's not going to help us at all. So what we actually want to do is we want to run it through 2 agglomerators. It might actually be better if we would just do 1. But, if we take a look... Oh, no. Yeah, it would probably be better if we just do 2 of them. We'll run it through 2 of them. So it's agglomerators. We'll run... 1 there, and then I'll put 1 like that, and then we'll do a cream, another cream, I think. Makers, and creamer. We'll put that one like that there, and then we'll take a belt, and we'll run a belt round on those 2. We'll run a belt round onto there, and we'll run a belt down to there, and then we're selling our product. Right. While that is running its way through, the 5 games that I have on offer for you are Don't Starve, which is what it says on the tin. You've got to try and stay alive. We've got Factorio, which I have done several times on this channel now. We have got a game called Pharaoh, which is it's quite an old game. It is quite an old game. It's kind of a builder type thing, like civilizations like... I think it's Caesar 3, but a much older version of it, where you can build pyramids and stuff like that. I won't actually do a level where you've got to build a pyramid on this. I'll do something a little bit simpler.
You have released
just to kind of give an introduction to the game if I do that one. Right, this one, current profit 177 per tub of cream. That's not bad going. That's not bad going at all. So the angina catcher, excellent one, and we are now in profit already. And because of that nice tidy little setup, so now that we're spinning profit, that's going to be excellent. Oh, anyway, the other one is Age of Wonders.
Has released a new product.
Is that an angina thing? Treats bronchitis. Yeah, Age of Wonders. It's another very old game in early 2000s, I think it was. It's a turn-based strategy game where you have to build up your cities and defeat the cities of the other people. It's fantasy. You build an army in a city and you just sort of wander it around the map. You get to move so many places per turn, and then you go into combat against your enemies and try to defeat them. It is a very, very basic game. So those of you who like old games and the old gameplay styles, you probably enjoy it. Those of you who don't like old dated graphics, you will not like it. And the same for Pharaoh, to be honest. And then the final option is Skyrim. So you have Skyrim, you have Don't Starve, you have Factorio, you have Pharaoh, and you have Age of Wonders. It's your vote, it's your game. Head into the comment section down below, let us know which one you want and why, and of course don't forget to actually cast your vote in the top right hand corner. And yeah, the whole Forza Horizons thing. I might do one episode playing it with the keyboard, but quite frankly, I think it is just going to be painful to watch because, yeah, it's not gonna be pretty. Trying to watch me do all of that on a keyboard it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be really, really bad. So I'm not really sure that one would be a particularly good idea, but I would like to hear your views on that. What do you think of me attempting it with just the keyboard? Would that make it a bit more entertaining for you? I'm not quite sure. But anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come watch as well. That would be awesome. Our little factory here. Do you want me to play this again? Do you want me to sort of continue on? I mean, the aim of this particular one is to try to make £6 million. £6 million, I should say. So we're going to need to do some rapid expansion and buy some more and then start doing some serious upgrades to some of our drugs if we're ever going to actually make this work. So it could be interesting. I don't know. What do you think of it? Give me your comments. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.